we are. Hello. I need to tell you before we start streaming that Mimi, her sister, and her fella are eating a beautiful Chinese meal about 10 foot away from me, which they've cruelly not made me any. So if you hear chatter in the background, it's them enjoying their Chinese and me not being jealous at all, even though I did say don't make me any because I've been a fatty today. And Coco, no, that's a plug, Coco. That is a plug. You can't have that, babe. She's eating a plug because she's all excited because they're over there eating lovely food and I'm over here being all jealous. Hello, everyone. Hey, Loz. Hey, Lewis. Hey, Dwight. Hey, Terry. Lobsters. Hey, Terry. Lobsters. Yeah, lobsters. Debbie. Hello, everyone. Ian. Johnny. How are we all doing? Got loads of people here. How are we doing? I better play a tune then. All right, Donna. How are we doing? So much to talk about. Stuff I can't talk about. Stuff I'll allude to. Yeah, let's play this first. Tired, I can barely speak. Can we talk in the morning? So you met another life, had another day, proved to once the door. Then she said, I will wait forever. No, Elaine. Elaine? No, Loz, no. Go, oh, I will stay forever and a day. I just need to know, oh, we are strangers, please just let me go. Just let me go. Please just let me. Please just let me. Please just let me go. So we made another life, had another day to once the door. So, alright, 2 t-shirt Colin, how are we doing? Evening Will, hi Michael, Johnny, mother-in-law is back is back down just to watch you on a random Wednesday. Hello, mother-in-law of Johnny and Donna. Is she a nice mother-in-law, or is she a mother-in-law? I have a very nice mother-in-law. She's called Hilia to me, and she calls me Murdoch. That's what she says to me. And she's a fearsome lady. I remember when I first met her, I had tattoos. Well, I've still got tattoos. She goes, I don't like tattoos. I was friends with the Craze, don't you know, Neil? That's what she said, wasn't it? Was she friends with the Craze? Not the Craze. A gangster. I think it was a gangster. She's from London. Something to do with the Craze. I mean, who randomly... Hey, Joe. She wasn't friends with them. She just helped them hide a few bodies. I am not repeating what Mimi just said. So, no. So, Loz, because I've been banging on about the subscribers list for the last week, subscribers yesterday, was it yesterday? Yesterday got an email. If you're not on the... She is sat next to me, so she is brilliant. Okay, Johnny. I'm sure she is. Yes, so if you're a subscriber on the emails, you would have had an email yesterday from us about something that is happening. And my mum is amazing. She's related to Phil Cool. Google him. Phil Cool. Why do I know Phil Cool? I know that. Yes, Loz got the email. So if you're on the email subscribers list, you would have had an email from us about something that is happening, and that something that is happening. Oh, have I got it here? I've not programmed it in, I don't think. Yes, there it is. So it's this, right? If you're being held against your will, blink twice. I'm not. People do that on live streams, don't they? They actually try and speak to people. All right, Trev. Trev's in like China, I think, or Bangkok. Trev is literally the other side of the world right now, I'm pretty sure, with his sons. Just for the record, Trev, where was the invite for Luke and I? Lewis got his, but SpongeBob is still waiting. Yes, so please don't talk about the email that was sent yesterday, because we did explain in the email why you shouldn't talk about it. We can't obviously force you, but you'll only be doing yourself a disservice. I'm desperately trying not to say anything more, but if you weren't... Bangkok is in Bangkok, but if you weren't on the email subscription list, then 12 o'clock on Friday is the day to tune in. This has nothing to do at all with the Old Friends release. Yes, we are releasing Old Friends on Friday, but this is something completely different. Pete got an email. That's good. So yeah. Yeah, so Trev's in Bangkok with his sons. And how cool is this? He put a post out about basically when his sons turned 18, he promised them like a... is life changing the word? Basically a big holiday, right? And they've chosen Bangkok, and he's there with both of his sons. Personally, for the amount of trauma that he's put me, Luke and Ollie through, he should take us to Bangkok after everything we've gone through, but I don't think that's going to happen. So yeah. So currently we're being streamed in Bangkok. And also, Johnny and Donna's mother and mother-in-law is watching. What's your mother-in-law's name, Johnny? What's your mum's name, Donna? Evie, hello. I hope Evie is happy with the news as well. Well, I know she is. Trev's laughing. Why is Trev, why are you laughing? I'm being deadly serious. Where's mine and Luke's invites? Can you imagine Luke in Bangkok? Oh my lord. For a start, we'd lose him. What is in Bangkok? Currently, Trev, Dwight. And in Herne Bay. Where's Herne Bay, Si? How you doing, Si? I was listening to a bit of Bernie the other day, mate. So yeah. Right, let's play this one for Evie. And I still do the visualization when at that bit. Every single time you say my name, die a little more inside. Every single time you play a wrong chord, Trev dies a little inside. Will you ever fall on your sword? Isn't that the truth? When does it all become so boring? Tell me it's true. Because of the times that we lost, I held on to the you. Just thought I forgot you. Oh, the times that we lost, I held on to the you. Just thought I forgot you. Evil Rita, that's rough, man. Every single time Rita comes in the room, he dies. Johnny dies a little more inside. Every single time you speak the truth, I don't mean it, Rita. Know that it's a lie. Will you ever fall on your sword? Isn't that the truth? When does it all become so boring? Tell me it soon. Because all the times that we lost, I held on to you. Just thought I forgot you. All the times that we lost, I held on to you. Just thought I forgot you. All the times we wasted, I could never let you go. All the times we wasted, I could never let you go. All the times that we lost, I held on to you. Just thought I forgot you. All the times that we lost, I held on to you. Just thought I forgot you. All the times that we lost, I held on to you. Just thought I forgot you. Yes, I'm doing Wednesday League because I'm going to Villa versus Hibernian at Villa Park tomorrow with me dad. So that's why it's a Wednesday night. Go to see. So, I don't think have I told this story? I might have told this story. So the end of every single time, there was division in the Blue Nation ranks. So this is how the song ends. Obviously, like I just did, goes. All the times that we lost, I held on to you. Just thought I forgot you. And then he goes. That's how the record. I'm not a Hibs fan, mate. That's how the record finishes. How Trevor and I wanted it to finish, and we got outvoted. Not outvoted, they just said no. Ollie and Luke was, this is how Trevor and I wanted it to finish. The time that we lost, I held on to the blue. Just thought I forgot you. And we wanted to leave it hanging like that, and Luke was like, no, it needs to resolve. So it ended on the G. G's, alright, Trev. That's where me and Trev wanted to. And then when I was singing the vocal, it went to G, and I went, go to C at the end. Hope it's half price for Villa Reserves. It ain't half price. We had to buy the tickets before we knew we spanked them 5-0. So, yeah. Sounds good both ways. Yeah, it does. It will resolve. It's all music theory. Give your dad my best. I will. I don't think he'll be watching. He doesn't watch the live streams. because he hears and sees enough as it is. So, tiny little bit of news I need to talk to you about, which is nothing related to any old... have I actually saved it down here? Let me see. Yes, I have. So, we are currently up for September Band of the Month for Great Music Stories. So, if you go to this link, I know it's a big old link, greatmusicstories.com/band-of-the-month-September-2023. That's easy for me to say. Then you can click on us and vote for us. There's other bands as well. What this does, though, this helps us go towards the Band of the Year vote, which will be done in a few months' time. So please go and vote for us of Band of the Month. That would be very helpful and very nice. That is the thingy. What I will do, have I got it here? Can I paste it in there? Yes, I can. Boom. I have pasted it into the comments so you can get it there. Are you a duo or a trio for the UK LG Tour, please? We are a duo. We are an acoustic duo, Luke and I, for Mr. Lawrence Jones. The brilliant Mr. Jones likes us as a trio, and it's a nice dynamic, man. It keeps it fresh and interesting. If with you and Trev, if push comes to shove. Ooh, what is a Hib? Ah, sorry, Dwight. Hibs are a football team, Hibernian, in Scotland, who play in Edinburgh, and their nickname is Hibs. And Aston Villa are playing them in the European Conference League second leg. Aston Villa are 5-0 up, so it's going to be... No one's going to be there apart from me and my dad, to be fair. So that's why the stream is tonight. So, yeah. Yes, there you go. I've put it in the comments on Facebook. I can't put comments on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter, but hopefully you'll be seeing this. And yes, if Aston Villa played Rangers, what do you mean? What would happen? As in, who would I support? Let's hope that never happens. Don't think it will either, because Rangers will be in the Champions League. If Villa get in the Champions, that would be horrible. I don't know. My dad would probably support Rangers, and I'd probably support... I don't know. And your dad is pulling for the team from Scotland. No, he's not. Thank you, Lewis, for voting. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Joe. No, he'll be pulling for Villa. He doesn't like Hibs. My dad is actually a Glasgow Rangers fan, the Gers. And they're a Glaswegian team. Unfortunately, in our household right now, we have a Celtic fan.
One team in Glasgow.
There is not one team in Glasgow. And he's also here eating our food. So, to be honest, he should be kicked out immediately. So, Leah's boyfriend, Dan, is a scum of the earth Celtic fan. What makes it worse, he's the nicest man on earth. So, he's a Celtic fan. Are you Man United, though, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're double trouble, to be honest, mate. So, he's United and a Celtic fan.
Could be Celtic and
And it's the Old Firm on Sunday. We're going to spank them. Rangers will win that. I went to Aston Villa Leisure Centre gigging twice. Alanis Morissette, then Fish in the 90s. Yeah, there was loads of gigs at Aston Villa Leisure Centre. Thank you, Johnny. Mary Owlette Ballard. Trev goes like that. Hello. Thank you, Greg. Up the Villa. See, Joe's a Villa fan. That's good. Hi, Neil and everyone else. Hello, Mary. Hello, Mary. How are you? Nice to meet you. We've probably met before. I just have a horrible memory. One half each. Oh, yeah, I could do one half each, yeah. Thanks, Craig, for voting. Oh, you voted. Thank you. What do you want me to play? I tell you what we'll do. I gave a little sneaky peek of the new video at 5 o'clock, but we'll do this. Here you go. There you go. Thanks, Colin, for voting. That was Old Friends. So Old Friends is out Friday. You can pre-save it and all that jiggery pokery now and add it stuff. That helps us massively, actually, if you pre-save it. Luke and I have been working on some stuff behind the scenes. Hi, I work with Luke. Only just started listening to you. You're brill. Ah, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. How are you? And I'm much commiserations for having to work with Luke. I have to work with Luke, and he's a frigging nightmare. So God knows what you have to go through. Yeah, it's oh, sorry, was that really loud? Sorry, hang on. Turn it down. There you go. What's this? What? Luke, come here. You and I are going to fall out. Come to the screen. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. It is. It's going to get cut when I can grow it long enough to get it cut off for charity. So yeah. He's great. All play worker love him. See everyone. Sorry, Lewis. I didn't mean to break your ears. On that. That's my bad. I should probably play it then, shouldn't I? Oh, friends. So it's in Dadgad. You can talk over there, you know. All I can hear is like whispers, and then they giggle a little bit, and then I'm just like. What you're all saying, you don't need to have a trim, as a guy has no choice. Enjoy while it's there. If you get it cut too short, your image will change. Be careful. Well, no, I'm trying to grow it long enough, so then I can have it cut kind of at a decent-ish length to not look like a complete Egypt. Hang on, I'm just tuning up for you, and then I'll play Old Friends. Keep the hair, wear a hat. What are you laughing at? All I can see is my sister-in-law covering her mouth, desperately trying not to laugh. What's going on? Oh God, just call her normally. Is Coco being in Egypt? Just call her normally. Sorry, just tuning by here. We play by the rules. It always ends in tears. And you're only guiding light. It's face down in the dirt. Now you try to hold on. My way, old friends, how you survive. Take all the fear and just make it alright. Old friends, how you survive. Take all the fear and just make it alright. Make it alright. Yeah. When you fall in love too fast, come down. Yeah. Hang on. Great tune. Someone please help me. What? What? Yeah, that looks like spam. No one replied to the spammer. Ah, see why? Why? Please don't reply to the spammer. It is Wednesday. Sorry, it's Wednesday because I'm at the Villa tomorrow. Honest opinion, wasn't sure of that one at first, but like it now. So a grower. Yeah, it is a bit of a grower, that one. Wait till you hear the last one. Woo. It's a banger. What do you want me to play? I'm just here playing stuff I want to hear. What do you want to hear? What do you want to hear? What do you want me to play? Dwight's scared I'm going to become an accountant if I cut my hair short. Wow. Absolute shade from the Chinese eating crew in the corner. I bet you're having pudding now, aren't you, as well? What pudding you having? Mimi, what pudding you having? Dan's a big boy. He's eating this out of house and home.
Ready for thirds.
Thirds? You should have known about the Villa tomorrow, Heidi. That's probably one of the scariest moments of my life, to be honest, when I was at the Villa. I was walking in the crowd. There was like 40,000 people. And I walked past these two big guys. And then I heard, Neil! And I was like, all right, this is how I die. This is how I die. Aston Villa turned around. It's Mark Mundungus and his brother. I was like, all right, boys. But I just wasn't expecting to see them. But I know they go to the Villa as well. Debbie, we can do echoes. That's not a problem. Hey, Lauren. No, Aston Villa is the team I support. Dwight. And they are in the Premier League and the better team in Birmingham. Birmingham City, unfortunately, a lot of their fans are now being like, yeah, we're going to be promoted. They're really not. They lost to Cardiff in the Cup last night. But yeah, Blues. Yeah. I can do echoes. I'll do the acoustic version of echoes. Please don't try to come up mine. It's almost over. I can't sense the fear inside as I grow older. You don't need to wait. It's time's been wasted. Echoes calling. Scream. Sense of fear inside as I grow older. I don't need no absolution, just takes over. Just find that peace of mind that they owe you. You don't need to wait. Time's been wasted. Echoes calling. Very kind, Greg. Very kind. I quite like it acoustic. Do you like acoustic? Would you like an acoustic version of it? Would you like an acoustic version of any of our songs? So I found myself at Goodison Park in the late 70s. Villa beat Everton 2-0. Brian Little was brilliant that day. Oh, Brian Little, what a player he was. Beautiful acoustic, not particularly. Colin 2T-shirt shotter. This song's for you. His name was Colin. He wears 2 T-shirts for the support band. He wears it loud. There we go. When the main act comes on, he quickly whips off the T-shirt of the support band, 'cause he's 2 T-shirt Colin. Doesn't want you to know where his allegiance lies. Some gigs I've seen him wear for. He looked a little bit hot under the collar as we saw. I'm joking. What time did you what did you go there for? I'm a Liverpool fan. Oh, sorry. I'm talking to Colin. Colin, love it acoustic. Okay, Colin, you're outnumbered, son. It's nice when you hear a song, then hear it acoustically fresh sound. Okay. A bit later this week was going to the gym doing a hit class. Oh, man. This is a verbal contract, Colin. Colin, I'm not your profile picture. I know that's Bobo Grissom, the Apocalypse. I know that's the lead singer of them. I'd like to know why I'm not on your profile picture. I think you'll find I kissed you on a picture. Don't see any kisses there. You're going for a walk with Cocoa Bean. Enjoy. So the Chinese eating crew are leaving me. I went through 40s at Stone Dead. No, I love Colin. Colin is... I take... So, what you have to understand about me and Colin and how we talk to each other is, please don't think there is no love there or no affection. There is absolutely bucket loads of it. It's just that's how we talk to each other. Because Colin mercilessly heckled us when we supported Lawrence Jones. And it was funny. And we love that kind of stuff as well. And... because it makes the gigs really interesting for us. That is not an invitation to heckle the crap out of us at gigs, just for the record. Because I will destroy you. You will be my profile pic before Throne. Okay, mate, deal. That is also a contract. I think I saw this from Heidi. I need the words, Heidi. I can never remember the words to this one. I remember the day. This is a free download actually on our SoundCloud. I just recorded it at home years and years and years ago. I think I was about 19. So if you do want to hear this song like acoustically, highlights of Just Push Play. Yay! Here we go. Okay, I'll watch that. Hang on, I'm all over the gaff here, people. So this is about my granddad. I wrote this about my granddad because my granddad passed away when I was 4 or 5. I remember him very, very well. He's on the cover with my nan. A lot of people say I look like him. He used to bring us sweets every Thursday, I think it was. And he used to rifle through his pockets. He was the loveliest man. I can still remember the smell of his wood shop in the back. Very quiet. His name was Stanley Valentine Grayland. He told me stories about when he was in the army and how he had to hide, or my mum told me this one actually, He had to hide under. There was a German bombers going over, and he hid under an ammunition truck. I mean, if a bomb did hit him under an ammunition truck, is probably not the best place to be. He was a very sweet man. He died very, very young of cancer. I have this memory of us making paper aeroplanes, and he made this really intricate paper aeroplane that flew for ages, and I made this horrible thing. And he was a lovely man from my memory, and I have great memories of him. And so I wrote this. Yeah, Joe obviously knows because Joe is part of our family. So I wrote this song about how I didn't get all the time I needed with him, but how I still remember it. So this is it. This has only ever been released on SoundCloud. It's called Valentine's Dance if you want it. It's a free download. You can download it. It's completely there free. Oh, hi Debbie. Uncle Stan, yes. Well, my granddad. I remember your face, watching as I play. I remember your eyes, watching as I hide. But I know that was Valentine's dance. I remember the day we were in the park, sitting outside. I wish you could see my face one more time, 'cause I know this is Valentine's dance. I remember the day that you went away. I was so sad that you didn't come back my way. But I know it was Valentine's dance. But I say, thank you, Valentine man. Wait there. I spotted this in the corner of my eye while I was playing this. Check this out, right? I need to look at the screen. So, hang on. The frame is filthy. So this is both my sets of grandparents with me and my sister. What year was this? I don't know what the year this was, but I'm a baby, so it's a long time ago. So let me here we go. So that's the song. This gentleman here, him there, that's my granddad. They're both. So that's Stanley, and then that's my sister. I was gonna say my nan's lap, but they're both my nan. So the one with the red dummy is me. That's my nan from Scotland. That's my dad's nan, Ruby. Then you got my step granddad, which is Jack, and then you got Stanley, who's here. That's who the song's about. Is that better? You see there? You see? We got the same smile. And that's Queenie, below Stan, and Ruby and Jack. So yeah. They're my grandparents. Sadly, they are no longer with us. But look. This is... that's what happens in life. I don't believe anyone does actually leave us. I'm a big believer in universe, spirits, whatever it is. And it's odd because they were the, but by my dad's own admission, my dad is not musical. My dad was in bands when he was younger. He was a bass player, but the musical side probably comes from my mum's side, because my Queenie and Stan, my mum's parents, grandparents. It's easier if I call them Nanny Scotland, right? Because I used to call her Nanny Scotland and Nanny, right? So my nan. When I say my nan, I'm talking about my Birmingham nan, Queenie. When I say Nanny Scotland, I'm obviously talking about my Scottish nan. Auntie Sis, yes. I only recently learnt this. So Debbie. So my mum's family is massive, just massive. She's got like 7 billion cousins and stuff like that. And I've asked her many times to explain it to me, and who's who and stuff like that. And I get really confused. Obviously, I know like the Golds and stuff like that, and how they fit in, and there's Elaine, and I get that, and David, and all that kind of stuff, Joe, and Debbie, obviously. But my nan was called Queenie, and I'd never known anyone, and I've never actually met anyone since who was called Queenie. But they all used to call her Auntie Sis. And my mum told me this, but what they used to do, and there's tapes of this and CDs. I need to get one off my dad actually, because my dad put it all onto CD. They used to get like all the family round and stand around the piano and all sing, and then they recorded it. So you've got all these amazing voices singing around this piano and stuff like that. And I think my dad put it on CD. So yeah, it is, yes. Graphite on the nut, mate. You're quite right. It is graphite. That helps the strings just slide a bit when we're on them. What was I saying? So yeah, so there is actual recordings of all my grandparents and cousins and stuff, and there was just loads of them and stuff like that. And they all, he did, yeah, I thought he did, Debbie. My dad put it on CD because it was on tape and getting a bit wobbly, and yeah, it's I'll get some off him, and I'll put a bit of a montage together so you can see it and hear it, because it's stunningly beautiful, and it's just family all together singing it. And that my mum's family did that a lot. They used to get together, and they were very musical. They were in like singing groups and stuff. I can't remember the name of it. I think it was the Black and White Minstrels. I think they were in the Black and White Minstrels, which nowadays not acceptable, but then completely different back then, back in the after the war and stuff. But yeah, it's I'll play it. Like they used to sing like Al Jolson song. I think it was Al Jolson. But yeah, my mum's family's huge, and every time I obviously my mum's out tonight, so she says don't ring me after stream because I can't talk to you. But whenever I ring, mum goes, oh, Debbie was, my cousin was on, and she tells me all the people that were on, and I'm really rubbish at remembering everything. I can remember songs and chords, but like stuff like that. But yeah, it's beautiful. I'm very lucky. I have an amazing family, and in Scotland I have an amazing family as well. On my dad's side, they're all mainly Celtic fans, which is not great. But like Anne and David and the boys and all that kind of stuff, they're really cool. So yeah. Yes, so Joe's heard it as well. It's like you're looking back. People say time travel doesn't exist. Time travel definitely exists, right? And I'll tell you why time travel exists. Time travel exists because when you listen to a piece of music, you can be transported back to a moment where you heard it. It could be the first time you met your other half. It could be that you had a great time or whatever. That's time travel, right? Just because you don't physically go there doesn't mean it is. The only two things I know that can make you do that are smells of foods. Like if I smell my mum cooking something, it'll take me back to when I was a kid, or when I hear a song, that takes back to a kid as well. Yeah, Debbie. Yeah, you were far too young then, Debbie. Let's play this one. When you're feeling not so strong, you hold your hand, help you through the storm. When you're when the world is just too fast. Just take your time. The moment will last. That's not words. If it's getting on too much, call me up. We'll get it done. If I need to come down from this high, I'll survive. If I need to settle down, I'm fine for tonight. Is a cold, cold night. It's really odd because I've never really thought about it before, but I never. When I was a kid, I never really. I was into football, as I think I've told you. I got to a decent standard. I had trials with Nottingham Forest, Crewe, played for Peterborough United. I got decent, but then I fell out of love with it, and I picked up the guitar, and I couldn't sing. So the first band I was in, I never sang. I just played guitar, and I'm not a great guitarist, to be fair. And then the singer left, and then I just had to sing, and I was awful. And I just remember practicing incessantly, about 4 or 5 hours a day, just singing and playing and playing and singing and doing everything. And then kind of found something that worked for me, because I've never had a singing lesson in my life either, or guitar lesson. I really bloody should. And it's odd because I never saw my life being this way until I kind of understood the history of the family and how much music played such a massive part in our family on my mum's side. And then obviously the history my dad has on his side about his love for music and the bands and stuff. So they just merged so beautifully and kind of gave me this massive passion to do it. I've never really thought about it before, but it's just hit me there. Michael's been listening to Live from the Front and recently loved this song. Well, you never know, Michael. We might be doing something. There's so much stuff going on that, I mean, I think this week alone there's going to be like 4 announcements of stuff, or maybe 3, or maybe 2. I don't know. There's so many announcements of stuff going on, and it's such a I got a phone call today about stuff. Spoke to my dad about. It's just, I can't reiterate this enough. We are so incredibly humbled with the position we're in and the love and support, and none of it would happen. And I know, I friggin' know every band says this, and they go, it's because of you guys. I fucking mean it, honestly. None of it happens unless you guys talk about us. We played in Lanarkshire on Sunday at the Great British Rock and Blues Festival. Didn't think many people did, and loads of people turned out. Luke was outside and he heard people talking about us. It's like Blue Nation this, and Luke's like, what is going on? We're so incredibly thankful. And I was talking to Dan. They've taken Coco for a walk. I was talking to Dan beforehand, and he's like, it's going mad in it. I said, mate, honestly, I think someone's going to turn around at any point and go, yeah, we're only joking, because the amount of stuff happening. But we're just, oh my god, we're just loving it. So I can't, like, these streams. This is 183rd stream. What? That makes no sense. So yeah, I mean, I wish I could just blurt it all out to you. Maybe I should. One thing I will talk to you about, which is what and I'm only thinking about this. I have no idea if this is what if we're gonna do this. I haven't really spoken to the manager about this, but it came as an idea from Guy Bellamy of Great Music Stories. Was because I'm not, as some of you know, I'm not a fan of like Patreons or things like that where you guys pay a subscription to us every month. I'm not a big fan of that, only because I think you guys spend enough money as it is, travelling hotels, travelling the country, buying tickets, buying CDs, buying t-shirts, all that kind of stuff, right? So it's a real fine line for me of how we do that. But Guy spoke to us and on the interview actually for Wildfire. He goes, look, you guys live is what it's about. What you should do is you should do like 7 to 10 releases a year just for people who pay like a, I don't know, live from the front row or so, I don't know, whatever we'd call it, and they get they pay 80 quid or something for the year, and then they get like 8 live albums of shows you've done, not mixed, not mastered, not put out to the general public, and then you number them and they just collect them. I was like, that's quite interesting, because it is quite interesting because obviously it's not a collectible, but it's something that would be exclusive only for people that are on it as well. But I don't know, I'm really up in the air about it, because I'm not a big fan of subscription fees and stuff like that. I don't know. Or we just put them on Big Cartel and then you pay them that way. I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Oh my god, I've missed so many comments. Well, this is surprising, so happy I can make the stream. Yeah, sorry, Jill, I'm going to the Villa tomorrow. That's where you can. Oh, thank you, Jill. Thank you, Greg. Can't wait to see you guys again, man. I'll see you Saturday, Lee. Tell us on Friday. I won't need to tell you on Friday, because that time on Friday. And if you already know what's coming out on Friday because you're on the email subscribers list, don't say anything. We won't tell, honest. By the way, Blue Meanies, get them. Oh, yes, thank you. See, Jill's on it. Jill is on it. Oh, you can't see that, can you? Sorry, that's far too small. Yeah, I totally get it, Christine. I totally get it. That's why I'm really up in the air about it. I don't think it would be a monthly thing. That just doesn't sit right with me. And I tell you what it is. Fair play to bands who want to do that. We obviously have to fund this, and every penny you spend on us literally goes back in. That's it. We don't take any salary. We don't take any money. We actually make minus money from it, because we're building a career. But that's obviously not going to be the case, right? That's because we want to have a career out of making music. What I find is with these monthly subscriptions is they're all the same. They're all the same. You know, you always get these things, and it's never really what the fans want. You know, it's like behind the scenes footage. Well, yeah, you should be giving the fans behind the scenes footage, but I'm trying to think of something which you guys will see value in, and also stuff you want. Now, if there's nothing you want, if you go, nil, look, we get it already, then cool, we won't do it. But I'm trying to think of different ways and things that are affordable. You know, it's a big thing. Yeah, see, I'm completely agreeing with you. Completely agreeing with you guys. Yeah, see, I'm so glad I asked. So glad I asked, because you know when your gut feels like, and then you see a load of, I can't see Hibbs getting 6 tomorrow. Who else will be at the 100 Club Friday? Yes, I should talk about that as well. 100 Club Friday, if you want to come down. Please do. Another one that isn't a fan subscription, it's a bit like when you had auctions of things, there'll be some more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's why we changed. Oh, you can't see that at all. That's why we've changed the auction to buying a ticket and do it as like a quid or a fiver. You buy a ticket and then you're kind of in the hat. So it just makes it so everyone can be in it as well. Christine's coming to the 100 Club. Cool. James will tell you to go for Bandcamp. Yeah, I don't know if we're on Bandcamp. The raffle you did with 1 ticket only worked and loved it. Okay, cool. Well, we can do that. Is that kind of the? Is that what we're feeling is the right thing to do? Yeah. I'd rather you guys have the voice and tell us what you want rather than us trying to do it, if that makes sense. If the raffle thing works, cool, I will bang on with that. And maybe what we could do, yeah, hang on, I'm getting this now. What we could do, we could still do the live shows, but we could do like 10 CDs. So there'll be 10 chances to win. We'll do it like a... And we won't do it like every month or everything. We'll just do it sporadically, so it's not a thing. So it's like it's not a cost thing. Oh, Christine, sorry, what we're talking... Remember the raffle we did for... oh my God, what was the last thing we did for the raffle? Oh, the shirt I wore in the Come Back Home video and the Give Me Some Time video. We did a raffle of that with a signed picture, and then we donated all the money to the Samaritans. We want to give everyone a chance. We want to make it financially viable for everyone. So this is the other thing. Charity I get. Charity I'm absolutely fine with saying it's £5. What is for a live album, what is a realistic price for a ticket? £5? I don't know. This is why I'm asking you guys. You guys say. Have I missed comments? Oh yes. Johnny and Don will be there on the London gig as well. Yeah. Sorry, I've done a lot of waffling, but I think it's important to talk about this stuff because I think bands... I don't know, there's just so much cost for you guys following a band. The last thing you want is more cost, but I want you guys to be excited about stuff. Right, Jill says 5 to 10 quid, cool. Something that's not going to break the bank, but then obviously being absolutely transparent and honest. Charity is a different thing. I'm happy to do that for charity and give all that money to charity, but if we're doing these live albums and 10 CDs and giving them out for people that win them, what you've got to remember is, let's say 50 people pay 10 quid, right? Only 10 out of that 50 are going to get that, so they're not going to win. So I can't... Yeah. It does depend on how many tickets we sell. You're quite right, Johnny. And I don't want to do the whole, we have to sell this amount of tickets to make it worthwhile. I'd rather do it. No, we won't do it all the time, Christine. No, don't worry. That's the other thing is the frequency. I'm thinking probably once every 3 months. Is that fair? So it'll be 4 times a year. So the max, if you buy a ticket every time, that'll be 40 quid max. £5 a ticket for a live CD plus a post-gig curry with the band. Well, it'd have to be a vegan curry. Well, a couple of questions. Who's paying for the curry? Where is the curry? As well. £5 would work. I'd have to work out the cost of creating 10 CDs. But that shouldn't be that much. So we should be able to do it. Every 3 months. Johnny would pay 20. Yeah, it's just the balance though, isn't it? I tell you what we could do. This might be a better idea. Rather than setting a price, we can do it as in pay what you want. Right? So you could do that. 2032. I think you'll find, Lee, I want to be headlining Just Push Play way before 2032. We will definitely do a Blue Meanies meetup near Christmas again. We'll definitely do that. Let me think about it. I may go completely off the idea as well. Let me have a chat to Luke and the manager. Because you know, the main thing for us is... so pay what you can. So pay what you can. Radiohead did this. And basically what it is, they released a CD and they said, look, there's no price limit on this. There's no minimum or maximum. So you could go and pay 1 penny to enter. Right, and it had no relation. Or some people, like Johnny said, I'd pay 20 quid. Right, so then what you do is you leave it up to the person entering to decide what they feel is a reasonable amount for them to pay to enter or get the prize. That's normally done on, and it doesn't mean if you pay more you get more of a chance. It's none of that. It's still 1 ticket, but it gives it makes it more affordable because some people haven't got a £5 or a £10 every 3 months, right? We get it. So that could be a way to do it. Pay what you want, pay what you can. Not pay what you want, pay what you can. Yeah, pay what you can. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, pay what. Yeah, yeah. Definitely the Xmas meal last year was such a good afternoon. Yeah, it was just bloody cold, wasn't it? Yeah, we'll definitely do one. No gig, no. We will book the pub or whatever, or a seating area so we can all get together. So yeah, and we'll all just have a drink together and just it's basically for us to say thank you for supporting us through the year as well, and just chill out. To be honest, can we get a Christmas album? Alexander was singing Jingle Bells around the shop the other day. I mean, maybe not a Christmas album. I'm saying nothing. Right, what song do you want me to finish on? We'll do what? I've kept you bloody 10 past 8 nearly. Yeah, that was it. Yeah, last year was just chatting, having a drink, having a laugh, and just know you guys are not spending money. Obviously, you have to spend money on the thingy. I'm pretty sure did we put some money behind the bar? Xmas gig. Is there an Xmas gig? Don't think there is. Oh, here she is. I'm going to attempt Ika's name. Ika Ferreira Gottkia. Gottkia? Gottkia. Yeah, it is today because I'm at Aston Villa tomorrow, Ika. Ika, huge bone to pick with you. Stop sharing stuff about Celtic. Very nearly unfollowed you earlier because you're banging on about Celtic. Those eyes, they're up to something. We can do maybe goodbye. I don't wanna be misunderstood. I don't wanna be misunderstood. You took your chances with who we could. See it in your eyes and know that you love me no more. Too many chances I had to pick my mind from the floor. So just a matter of time for we cross the line and decide all of the ways that you let me go. Bye bye, maybe goodbye. Don't you tell me goodbye. Too much concern always makes me feel so old. See it in your eyes and know that you love me no more. Too many chances I had to pick my mind from the floor. So just a matter of time for me cross the all of the way that you let me go. I'm going to leave you be. Remember, 12 o'clock, Friday. If you're not on the email subscribers list, there's a different thing you should know about. Go and be amazing. Go and have a wonderful weekend when it arrives in a couple of days. I keep thinking it's Thursday. It'll be back to normality next week because I won't be at Aston Villa. So I'll see you next Thursday at 7 p.m. Go have fun. Be good to one another. And yeah, thank you for joining me and listening to me ramble on. Yeah. See you soon, people. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Wow, I never ever thought people would start chanting football chants at me.